Chapter 6.
Yeah, exactly, Oregon. Truman Show energy, heck yeah. I don't want to see this. Luca's going home. Luca's going back to his house. This is not going to be good.
The source. Nat expressed his sympathy with a shrug and sauntered off as unassumingly as he'd arrived.
Who is this Nat person?
He'd given Luca and Iggy what they needed, and nothing more. As Luca sprinted across the snow, the events of the past few days became clearer, pieces to a larger puzzle. Rollo said he was underground somewhere, captured. Mr. Kerr tried to cover it up with lies.
Yep.
The clipboards were hell-bent on capturing Iggy.
Yep.
It all seemed to point to perennial harvest.
Yep. Maybe we're going to meet Hazmat Luca. And maybe Hazmat Luca's his dad. Who knows? Maybe a spirit, maybe.
But right now, there was one thing that Luca needed to know. Luca stopped dead in his tracks. The tree was gone, uprooted and moved, leaving a raw gash in the earth.
Oh, hell, that's his dad's gravesite. Honestly, though, Dork Angel, if that's true, that's kind of awesome.
He dropped to his knees and dug wildly at the cold snow.
But remember, this is my first
His
playthrough.
numb
So
hands hit something hard. A headstone. A dry whisper escaped Luca's lips.
You're here. All this time, I thought I was visiting you. But you've been here, alone, in the snow. Not the treehouse, Zelray. They moved the tree next to his father's grave. They moved the treehouse next to his father's grave, but not the grave itself. Dad, so sorry. How would you know? How would you know, Luca? They ruined your favorite spot in the world. Our favorite spot in the world. Dad, what do I do?
There was no reply, just snow-covered silence.
Why'd you give me the slip like that? What if I couldn't find you, you jerk?
Iggy finally noticed the tears welling in Luca's eyes and the snow-covered grave.
Oh. Yeah, big oversight moving the grave, but they probably didn't think they had to. They probably thought that they could just move the headstone or make a new headstone. Iggy, they stole his tree, Iggy. Yikes.
Suddenly, they heard the crunch of approaching footsteps in the snow.
Oh no. We gotta hide. Where? Oh. Close enough, I guess. 259 Kelvin. Fallout distance still good. Dude, did you hear me? I said 259. Sorry. You ever think about what we did here? We saved a whole town of people. Doesn't feel like that sometimes. What about everything we left behind? That's the grave of someone with a family. People who love them will never know the truth. Truth is overrated.
He bent down to scoop up a snowball and lobbed it playfully.
Hey! Don't be such a downer, dude. We took this job to change the world. Yeah. Come on. It's almost lunchtime. Haha, weirdo. But it's super odd that Nat was mentioned after Luca left her. I don't know. I haven't caught it if it has him, camper. If it has, I haven't caught it. Here, I thought I was a jerk. Those dinguses out here literally dancing on graves.
Luca stuttered through heaving sobs.
I thought I was visiting him. I I thought he was still with me. Not gonna lie, that's a bad break. Here's some advice.
Iggy gave Luca a solid smack on the back of his head.
Hey! Who's any of this helping? What? Sitting here in the snow, crying like some pushover. Who ya helping? Iggy, look what they did. They lied to everyone. Blah, blah, blah. Luca Van Horn, you're a lot of things, but he ain't no pushover. What did I tell you before? Some jerk comes at you, acting like a horse's ass. I should stand up for myself. Hell yeah. Her and his merry little band of clipboards pulled off this switcheroo for a reason, right? That mentions something about a source.
Luca wiped his eyes with a sleeve.
Whatever's at the source must be awfully valuable to Perennial Harvest. It would be a shame if something unfortunate were to happen to their precious source, wouldn't it? That's true. No, he does have a point. It's a hard point to realize, but he does have a point. What do you have in mind? If it's small enough to steal, we snatch it. When it's too big to snatch, we smash it. And what if it's too big to smash?
Iggy flashed a mischievous smile and cracked his knuckles.
I'm always up for a challenge. I'm gonna make this right, Dad. I promise. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure Nat is important, and maybe we'll meet Nat again, but maybe Nat's only in this branch. It's a fascinating mystery, and oh, I love it. I don't know if we're gonna finish this game today, though. I don't know. Let's do this. We might have to pick this one up again tomorrow, and I'll leave you all on a terrible cliffhanger. Maybe, M. Camper. I mean, there's so many possibilities here. It's just... It can get awfully cold out there in those woods, Luca. Probably best you two stay together. Stay put and conserve your energy. Help's on the way. Where's Rollo? Yeah, I wish. But hey, it's movie night tonight. Where's my mom? Did you kill her? Oh, heavens no. Do I seem like a killer to you?
Iggy and Luca shared a skeptical look.
Well, do I? Aw, shucks. Now that hurts my feelings. Screw that guy. Oh yeah, he's totally taunting us. Wait, I clever take not saying why I'm not saying how you figure things. Ah, fair enough. Alright, well. We need to find the source, which is probably the center of the city. I'm guessing the source is the center of the city. Wait a minute. If this is the original town, then that means...
Iggy darted behind a large pine and began digging furiously. He emerged holding a shoebox with a crude skull painted on its lid.
He made a time capsule. Oh, Iggy, that's precious. What's that? Long story. A few years back, I came into possession of some premium-grade fireworks. Not the wimpy firecracker stuff they give kids. The good stuff. So why did you bury it under a tree? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, M. Camper. This is gonna cause a bad ending. I can already feel it. That's the long part of the story. You and Rollo were doing chores at Rollo's chicken coop. Oh, you son of a biscuit! You set the chicken coop on fire! Flamin' chicken coop! You guys piss me off for some reason or another.
Luca rolled his eyes with realization.
Flamin' chicken coop! No, you didn't.
Iggy stifled a chuckle.
Yep. I just wanted to give you guys a little scare. But like I said, Those were some primo fireworks. I might have underestimated things. You blew up the chicken coop. Part of it think of it as incendiary redecoration. Sorry, but you should have seen the looks on your faces. Rollo got grounded for months, which is why I needed to stash the evidence and lay low. So I buried him under that tree. But when I came back for him later, they were gone. Figured some grown-up found him and tossed him.
Iggy triumphantly raised the shoebox.
He is. Turns out, it wasn't the fireworks that got moved. It was us. Unbelievable. Well, we have fireworks now. I have a feeling, though, that we're going to end up blowing up the town again. Do you think this is a game? I do. Newsflash, boyo. You're not a hero. You're a little brat who is way over his head. Yeah? A hero is just someone who refuses to give up. Comics these days are rotting children's brains. Everyone thinks they're a spaceman superhero. I was always partial to Hank Atomic myself. Hey, welcome on in, Mo the Carbonated. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Is that so? Do you really think you have a chance against us? You have no idea how powerful we are. Prepare for blast-off, loser. Oh, this is not gonna be good. Just doing chill hack? Yeah, Mo the Carbonated. Hack! There's a hole! Crooked. Just like this whole stinking place. Nice! Well, that doesn't look good. You do underestimate the destructiveness of children. There's a lot of truth to that. Oh, you're gonna make me go down the hole. We're gonna go down the hole. Alright, let's do this.
Luca and Iggy inched up to the edge of the hole with bewilderment in their eyes. Arctic air breathed out of the cavern in heaving gusts.
It's not good. Echo! 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 Whoa. I can see why they want to move us all out of town now. Yeah, that's true, M. Camper. That's very true. Yeah, I know it's an old reference. It's an old reference. But why would they dig a giant hole? I think this is it. Ooh, and everything under my state's destructive power, spiteful children. Yep. This is the source? It's a dang hole. How do we smash a hole? No! Oh, it's much more than that, my annoying little friend. Her. Where's Rollo? I wasn't lying before. He's safe. Well, safer than you two, at least. Drats, that's cold. Oh, you just had to drag me all the way out here, didn't you?
Mr. Kerr gazed down the abyss in contemplation.
It's really something, isn't it? What did you do to our town? What is all of this? And yes, definitely time to blow stuff up. And I agree, I do want to punch this guy in the mouth. He is so evil. Sexy, but evil. Huh. Well, that's a doozy of a question. This is the source, where they collect the unrefined,
Kerr scratched the back of his head.
Honestly, boys, I don't understand any of this well enough to explain it. Fact of the matter is, I'm not paid to know. What do you mean you don't know? Aren't you in charge? Oh, heavens no. My role is merely to flash a winning smile and manage various complications. Oh, you missed a lengthy process, Amaryllis. Let me tell you the story. No. Let me summarize. The Beacon Pines we live in is a building for building replica of this Beacon Pines. So they destroyed the first town and had to rebuild it, and that's where we've been living. So this is the real Beacon Pines. What we're living in is a duplicate. Probably no mow the carbonated. Virus his mouth and send him down the hole. Heck yeah, Zero Sniper. And thank you for that follow, Senor Taco Pool. That's a good name. Welcome on in, and thank you for the follow. Do help yourself to the cookies, and remember, no shenanigans. We just walked into town. Oh, we were at the treehouse. We redid it because then instead of fighting, we could fly. But yeah, I'm not sure how no one else knew about this. Probably because the Bountiful Harvest people have been guarding it, would be my guess. Probably not Argon. Yeah, exactly. Argon nails it there. All right. Well, we're complications. Complications like us. Huh, you are a smart boy.
His face contorted into a saccharine grin.
It really is nothing personal. Some people are destined to strive for greatness, and others are simply obstacles along the way. Seems like you were destined to be a creepy lackey. The point is that we all play our part in life. Mine just happens to be a lead in the role of a lifetime. And you happen to be extras ready for your curtain call. We aren't giving up without a fight. Your smile's not going to be so winning after we're done with you. Oh, now boys, there's no need for a melodrama. It even makes a professional such as myself embarrassed for you. Let's change the mood a bit.
Kerr snapped his fingers.
Yeah. It's the entire branch of what you've learned since the fight. Oh, gotcha, Ambrose. Yeah, that was our first session. Basically, it's the branch of the tree where we get into the fight with Iggy, and Iggy gets pushed into the pool of goo, and then he mutates. And then we try and save him, and the first time we failed. Now we've succeeded, kind of? Scene change. Oh, no. There. That's better. Deal with them.
Iggy turned to Luca with a sly glance.
Why are you smirking? Because I have a box full of fireworks and you don't.
Iggy waved the box into the air, threatening to drop it down the hole.
This is gonna be bad. Stop! Let's not do something regrettable. Joke's on you. Regret is one of my specialties. Ouch. Out of curiosity, what would happen if I threw these into your precious hole? Nothing. Nothing at all. You are a terrible liar. I'll have you know, I'm an exceptional liar. Up. That's far enough.
Iggy plucked a single bottle rocket from the box and held it up with reverence.
Stop, you fool. Oh, he's sweating now. Yeah, we're all gonna die. Yeah, Kerr is sweating. He knows. He knows what happens. Yeah, this is not good. Kerr knows what happens. Pull off your goons.
After a long pause, Mr. Kerr flung up his hand with frustration.
Cookie. Delicious cookie. Very well. We can all head back for the night. It's been a long day. I'll hand you these two from here. I like how they
Mr. Kerr
literally walk
sighed
backwards.
into the frigid air.
Ooh, cookie! Delicious. It's just us now, Iggy. You can put that down. What, like this?
With a nonchalant flick, Iggy tossed the firework into the hole.
Oh, Iggy, no! Oh, look at Kerr! Look at Kerr! Ooh. Whoa.
With a growl, Kerr leapt at Iggy, crashing through Luca.
No!
Iggy tried to twist away, but in the struggle they both tumbled over the side.
No, 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 no! No, no, no!
Luca dove forward, bracing Iggy's hand just before it slipped.
No! I like Iggy.
His grip was made precarious by the cold, wet snow.
Yeah, it is another end.
He could see Kerr further down, clinging to Iggy's coat.
You reckless child! What have you done? Luca, listen to me. Hold on tight and use the little walkie-talkie to call them back. How, what channel do I use? It doesn't make a damn difference. They're always listening. If you do that, the clipboards will just haul us up and snag us both. The only way to get out of this is if Kerr's out of the picture. Just let go and save yourself. If he lets go, we'll both die. I don't want to die, but seeing the look on your face almost makes it worth it. Oh man, we do have to choose both choices. My goodness. Mr. Kerr, you've had a long life. Why don't you actually do something selfless and just let go?
Mr. Kerr gasped with insult.
Long life? I'll have you know, I can still play 25. You should have heard me sing the part of Phyllis Young.
With a wild look in his eye, Mr. Kerr began to hum a proud melody.
Wow. Yeah, I'm warming up to Iggy too. I mean, he's like any bully that has a redemption arc. Rum dum dum. Rumpy dum dum. Wow, can you believe this guy? Cute.
Luca's hand began to cramp. His voice began to crack.
Kerr, just let go. No can do. If you want to save your friend, you'll have to save me too. Luca, look at me. It's okay.
Luca felt Iggy loosen his grasp.
Iggy, no! You aren't going to kill your friend like that, are you?
Every muscle in Luca's body burned.
I'm not his friend. Yes, you are. Nah, I'm just a no-good bully. Like Steve from Stranger Things. Like you, Kerr. Iggy, no!
Luca felt his hand slipping.
And I told you what you need to do with bullies. I can't. Yeah, exactly, Slacker Unchained. Yeah, the music is really good in this section, too. I need to get the soundtrack. Oh, man. I think we're not going to get a choice. I think Iggy is just going to let go. It's the only way out of this mess. Two birds with one stone. Makes sense for us to fall together. Wackadoos travel in packs.
A calm settled over Iggy's face.
Luca, let me do this.
Iggy's voice was colder than the bitter air billowing from the chasm.
Wow. Let me do the right thing for once. Oh, Iggy. I do have a choice. Oh no, one bully is going to the pit, the other may get a pass. Oh, fudge! Oh, fudge, chat! What do I choose? Yeah, thanks, Shinobi. Ah! 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 I vote drop into the pit. Well, I don't want to kill Iggy, though. Yeah, I mean, we can do both ways. We can do both ways. It is a hard choice. I mean, we're going to go back and do the other path anyway, but dang. Holy crap. Holy crap. How do you make this decision? Seriously, how do you make this decision? No, the imagery on the charms doesn't help either. And yeah, it is true. He does still have bombs on him. Yeah, I mean, I think we'll be able to go back and choose the other branch. He screams bombs. Yeah, you could live 1,000 years and this will be a hard decision. I have to refuse. I mean, I'm sure this will be a bad ending. I'm sure this will be an ending. Well, it'll be an ending. I don't know if it's a good or a bad ending. No, we're gonna refuse. We'll accept the next time, but I can't just I can't drop him on the first choice. I can't.
Luca had no choice but to refuse Iggy's
Oh, I agree. They're
request.
probably both endings.
He tightened his grip and reached for the walkie-talkie in his pocket. A wild delight crept onto Mr. Kerr's face. That's a good lad. Now, radio for help. Iggy begged Luca with his eyes one last time, but Luca pressed the button and called out. We need help. Mr. Kerr is in danger. It wasn't long before they were once again surrounded by clipboards.
Yeah, this is an
Kerr
ending.
sighed with relieved frustration. There you are. You really are a worthless lot, aren't you? Mirror, now. A clipboard dutifully produced an ornate ivory hand mirror, and Mr. Kerr began preening his tousled hair.
Wow.
Ah, that's better. Mr. Van Horn, I applaud your sharp thinking under duress.
Now I feel bad for saving Iggy.
I'll put in a good word for you with the founder. Take them away.
The founder? Who's the founder?
A swarm of hands overpowered Luca. The last thing he saw before a cloth bag was pulled over his head was the defeated look on Iggy's face.
Oh, man.
And I think this was one of those times where doing the right thing was the wrong thing.
Oh! Oh, dang. It's just making me go right back to it. Okay. So now we'll accept.
Luca had no choice but to accept Iggy's request.
Wow.
With a quiet blink, Luca watched
And
the teardrop
music.
sail down into the howling void. As his fingers slowly gave up, he met eyes with Iggy.
Yeah, no, we're not given the option. You have to do this. Good.
The two silhouettes were swallowed by darkness.
Wow. Oh! The fireworks make this even worse. Uh-oh. Hell of a goodbye, Iggy. Luca really should step back. What? Quickly. Oh no! Not again. Curious. But of course, those flowers of Iggy's must have been just the right amount of energy. We should get out of here before perennial harvest arrives. Not until you tell me what just happened. Friend's sacrifice just saved this town. For a little while, anyway. How? Tempus equamine is a peculiar substance. It can change the relationship between matter and time itself. But doing so requires unfathomable energy. In a closed system, that energy can only come from its surroundings. A useful side product of this property being, by adding precisely the correct amount of energy to it, one can create a cryogenic cascade. So the gunk makes things cold and the fireworks make the whole freeze over? That's one way of putting it, yes. As dumb luck would have it, the fireworks weren't strong enough to generate a runaway reaction. I shudder to think what would have happened in that case. Well, we know what happens.
We have some idea what that would look like.
It will take them a good while to safely break through and access the source again. You know all of this stuff. Why haven't you been helping? I have been, in my way. Each one of us has our role to play. Iggy's role, it turns out, is to buy us precious time. Mine has been to observe and wait. Oh, well, no worries, Zelray. You have a great rest of your day, and thank you as always for stopping by. Yep, big enough boom to activate the source, but not too big to freeze it all. Hey. Wait for what? You. Me? Why? What's my role?
A fierce twinkle flashed in Nat's eyes.
Luca Van Horn. You are going to save the world.
With a chuckle, Nat turned and walked west.
What?
Dumbfounded, Luca followed behind him, trudging through the snow. Every step taking him further away from everyone and everything he knew, and closer to destiny.
What?
To be continued in
What?
Beacon Pines, Pines Harder.
Are you trolling me, game?
Revenge served cold.
Are you trolling me and making a very bad Twin Peaks reference?
Second time's a charm? Wait, that's it? This ends with a crummy cliffhanger just when it was getting good?
Nice.
I was even starting to like Iggy.
They're trolling us.
No way. I refuse to be associated with some never-ending parade of sequels.
You are totally trolling us, and I love it.
Let's go back and find something more definitive.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, M. Camper. That's a hint to something. And actually, that's pretty clever. Atomic, beacon, and kinds. Yeah. Yeah. 2 and then charm. That's a secret. Because I noticed that too, because they made an effort in the Rolo Redemption, where we became friends with Rolo again. They made a big effort. They made a big effort to outline the fact that the purple light showed the text. So there's something there. I still know what it's referencing to. Interesting, Argon, because I know you've completed this one. Well, we only have one path to go this time. So we're going to redo the interrogation as the hard cop. I'd run the classic good cop, hard cop. Interesting.
They'd run the classic good cop, hard cop interrogation.
You know, I'm beginning to wonder if you have to go through every single ending before you get the true ending.
Rollo brandished a steely gaze.
Uh-oh.
I've got this. Read about it 100 times. Rollo swaggered past the chair which propped up the slumping Hiram Tolliver. Without even looking at his captive, he began with a long, blustery drawl.
Well, well, well. Mr. Tolliver.
Mr. Tolliver remained motionless.
Tolliver.
Rollo spun around to face him. He'd clearly expected to rouse Mr. Tolliver with his booming voice.
Mr. Tolliver?
Beck and Luca gave each other an unsure glance. Rollo slammed his fist on the table.
I said, Mr. Tolliver!
He grabbed the table lamp and beamed it onto the unconscious face.
Well, that
Mr.
woke him
Tolliver
up.
groaned and slowly lifted his head. He recoiled with a muddled, weary squint.
Oh dear. What in the world?
The chair wobbled as he attempted to straighten up.
Who's there?
Mr. Tolliver could only make out rough shapes through the glaring light. With a gruff tone, Rollo hoped to both conceal his voice and intimidate.
Oh, this is lovely. I have some theories to test later. Woo! I'll be asking the questions here, punk. Now, hold on. Let's just calm down. Oh, I am calm. Calm as a carrot in dirt. As for you, looks like you're sweating.
The doubtful expression on Beck and Luca's faces transformed into awe.
We can do this my way, or... Well, let's just say I never needed another way.
Rollo, hitting his stride, was now channeling every detective trope his memory could recall.
Hilarious.
He slammed the table again.
Now dance. What? I don't even...
Mr. Tolliver's voice became desperate. He was nearly in tears.
You've tied me down. How on earth could I dance? Dance with your mouth, punk. Spill the beans. What are you doing poking around this house? It is reverse bullying. Who knows, Fletcher? Who knows? He just showed up to this part of the story with the deerstalker, and I'm not going to complain, because it's adorable. I'm here to help Juniper. Make sure everything's ready. Oh, so you're in cahoots with Gran? Gran?
Mr. Tolliver was in a daze, now more confused than ever.
Gonna help her blow up the festival, eh? Blow up the festival? Good Lord!
He shook his head, feeling more and more dizzy.
No. You've got it all wrong. Where is she now? She's headed to the source. Ah. Source? What's the source? Yeah, exactly, Dork Angel. It's where
His voice faded to a whisper.
town began. Where it all began. Yeah, so the adults know. The adults know. What is Operation Sparkplug?
With that, Mr. Tolliver passed out cold.
You made him hyperventilate, Rollo.
Rollo
Good
swung
job.
around with a repentant grimace.
Damn, Rollo. I think you went a little too hard on him. What did he say about the source? It's where the town began? We needed that. We need more information. Yeah, but we better not push Mr. Tolliver any farther. Is there anyone else who might know more? What about the History Museum? Just got set up for the festival. Nah, that tent was put up by the Valentines. Everything they do is just a bunch of fluff to glorify themselves. Is there anything more relatable? Reliable. The library. If there's any information about this source thing, Otto can help us find it. Let's go get some answers. This is a dang nice library. Thanks. We work hard on it. Aren't you a little young to be a librarian? Oh, beans. Beans, 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 beans. The beans have been shown. Otto hung out here so much, eventually they gave him a set of keys. Uh-huh. No, it's... I see the sequence of actions as Gran put too many explosives into the source. We'll find out. Just keep an eye on the place for Mrs. Novak sometimes. Huh. They got you working for free? Yeah, I am too. I am too, Bunny Fist. It's pride, and I get access to all the books I can read. What more could a person want? Fair enough. Well, what can I do for y'all? We need a favor. I already told you and Rolo. I can't put you any higher on the wait list for the next atomic Pankatame. If you're here with more candy, I'll have you know I can't be bought. Call it a personal code of conscience. Actually, we're looking to do some research. Yeah, exactly, Mo the Carbonated, exactly. Now you're speaking my language. What are you looking for? That's a thing we sort of don't know. What do you got on the history of the town? There's the country record archives. What's in those? Tell me, Mo. All right. Births, deaths, newspaper clippings, stuff like that. Pretty boring reading. But they do go all the way back to when the town was founded. Great, we'll start there.
Chapter 8. 6 feet under, 3 towns over.
Huh.
The kids spent the rest of the afternoon combing through dusty piles of old county records, desperately searching for anything that could help them make sense of Mr. Tulliver's cryptic utterance. Luca tried to shake the thought of Gran's basement, but his focus wavered.
Can't blame him.
Explosives, messages hidden in jam, dossiers on various town figures, and a corkboard threaded with photos. Gran was the only family he had left. He still couldn't bring himself to believe the worst.
Plot thickens.
But the old map with the symbol of explosives in town square made that difficult.
Yeah, that would.
As the sun began to set, the kids were no closer to the truth.
Ooh. If I have to read more records, my eyeballs are gonna pop. You have to keep digging. If I dig another word, I'm gonna end up with one of those asinine death records. Rollo Cotter lived a full and wonderful life till he read so much boring crud that his brain oozed out of his ears.
Rollo shut his book with an assertive nod.
Got any better ideas? Spit it out. You sound like my sister. Keep pushing her luck, pal. It won't be boring country records that kill you. I'll put you in the obituaries myself.
Rollo muttered under his breath.
You're a country record. Really? That's the best you've got? When I'm done with you, you'll be the footnote in history. Just like...
Beck slammed her finger down on the open page before glancing down to read.
Jay Hartford here. I'd love to see you try. Hey. We're all a little tired here. Let's just take a minute and...
Something tickled the back of Luca's mind.
Say, what was that name, Beck? In the obit? Jay Hartford. Country? I think it's supposed to be county, unless I read it wrong. From the Brookville Tribune 20 years ago. That can't be right. What is it? Jay Hartford. What? That's my Gran's name. Juniper Hartford. I probably did read it wrong. Maybe there were 2 J. Hartfords? Mrs. Hartford is survived by her daughter, E. Hartford. My mom's name is Eleanor. Oh, this is getting creepy. The Gran is 6 feet under, 3 towns over. Then who am I living with? Game? Game? Are you doing what I think you're doing? Right now, as I need to head to work on my first session. Oh no! My mind has made the sound of a reader. Oh my god. Oh, I think I know where this is going, chat. That was enough to make me put down the controller, dang it. I think I know where this is going. They've hinted at this a couple of times. Like when Iggy fell into the puddle. When Iggy fell into the puddle and when we splashed some of the goo onto Beck, it made them age. Like, it turned Beck's hair white and gray and old. And when Iggy fell into the puddle, it looked like half of him had gotten older. Yeah, Zero Sniper. I'm wondering if that's what the goo does. And Nat said it too. Nat said it too, that it has special properties with time and space. Yeah. I think the person living with us is actually Eleanor. I think it's our mother. I think she got some of the goop on her. I think when she went in 6 years ago, or what was it, 6 months? It's only been 6 months. I think she got gooped. I think she got gooped. Oh, that is a twist. Yeah, it's months, not years. It's months. Then who am I living with? And you know what? I thought about this earlier today, too. I thought about this earlier today when just something Graham said sounded wrong. And it was during that whole sequence with Rolo. I think I might confuse this. Yeah, fair enough, Aragon. Fair enough. I wonder. Yeah, she did age good. But maybe that means Dream Luca is my father? But I mean, he's been gone 6 years. Or 4 years. I don't remember exactly how long it's been, but it's been long enough. Dang. Alright, then who am I living with?
The question hung in the air.
Yeah, ooh, what a twist. And yeah, dead 6 years, but is he really dead? Alright, gang, I gotta close up for the night.
Beck rubbed her eyes.
How late is it? Almost 10. Oh crap, Paul's gonna kill me. I gotta go. That's true, Fletcher, it could be. The jar was broken from the tightness. Yeah, this is good. I think it said she moved in after. But I'd have to go back and check. Yeah, my parents will be worried sick. Okay, let's meet up as early as we can at the festival tomorrow. What are you gonna do about the unconscious man in your basement? I'll think of something. Oh, man. No. I think this is well before cell phones.
Was pounding as he approached the house.
Like, I'm still betting on this being placed in the 50s or 60s. Probably 60s would be my guess. No, he did, Fletcher, but he said not often. Like, he'd only met her once or twice before then. I mean, Luca's only 12, so... It's just so fascinating.
If he was lucky, Gran, or whoever it was, hadn't gotten back yet.
Yeah, I'll think of something about a whole grown adult in the basement. Yeah, I know,
And
Mo.
of course, there was Mr. Tolliver tied up and unconscious in the basement. Dealing with him would be the first order of business. Luca shook out his arms to calm his nerves before entering. He held perfectly still, tempering his breath, and listened closely.
Oh, no.
She was asleep.
Yeah, the cello hit was nice.
His only hope was that she hadn't found Mr. Tolliver before dozing off.
Check on Mr. Tolliver in the basement. Maybe he already escaped. Oh, the door's open. Oh, no! He did already escape. Oh, no.
Mr. Tolliver was nowhere to be seen.
Maybe he woke up, escaped from his bindings, and left without a trace?
Or maybe Gran knew everything.
What do I do?
Luca's hungry stomach groaned. Not realizing it, he'd gone the entire day without eating.
Whoops. Okay, I can figure this out. Just need a little brain food.
Luca rushed over to the pile of jam jars, unscrewed one, and shoveled a handful into his mouth.
Really? Just eating pure sugar. I'm afraid your jam delivery will be delayed.
He flipped the lid to read the label.
Mr. Nuncreed. Hee hee. Okay, now I can think. So if Gran knows we tied up Mr. Tolliver, I'm screwed. If she doesn't know, then I need to play it cool. I guess the only option is to go to bed and act as if nothing is wrong. Gran will think Mr. Tolliver finished what he was sent to do and left when he was done. Go to sleep. Oh, buddy. This does not bode well. Get some nervousness out here. Oh, buddy. All right, well. Can I shut this? No. He is outside of the circle. Time for more fever dreams? Yeah, probably, Fletcher. Oh, buddy. Oh, no. Where'd Gran go? Gran? Okay, stick to the plan. Go to bed and play it cool.
As
And the
Luca
hard
climbed
strikes on the
final
keys of the
stair,
piano,
the
too.
emotion of the day dragged heavily on him.
The very staccato playing of the piano. This is great. Yeah, exactly, Bunny Fist.
With each consecutive step, his legs weakened.
Was the
His
jam
stride
drugged?
began to falter.
Was the jam drugged?
He tried to grab for the railing to steady himself.
The jam was drugged!
Something was wrong.
Holy hell, they drugged the jam! Come on, legs. Just a few more steps.
Luca groaned and tried to move.
The jam was drugged!
His limbs might as well have been bolted to the ground. Through numb lips, he mumbled just before falling asleep.
They were gonna drug Mr. Nuncreed. The germ? Well, yeah, that is one way to go to sleep. Sweet boy. Oh, what did you get yourself into? Yeah, we did accomplish it, Amaryllis. We did. Rest now and let me handle everything. Don't.
Chapter 9.
Okay.
A speech to end all speeches. Luca awoke to find himself face down in bed. He moaned into his pillow. Why would Gran drug him?
She didn't drug you. She was going to drug Nuncreed.
Or rather, why was she trying to drug Mr. Nuncreed?
Because he's a jerk.
Shaking the questions from his woozy head, Luca snapped back to the matter at hand.
The festival! Oh, heck! Heck, 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 heck! Are we finally working our way towards the good ending? Alright, how much do we have left to go on the tree? Oh, we got quite a bit. We've got 3 potential endings here. I still haven't found 3 endings. We've got quite a bit to go. We've got quite a bit to go here. It's still open. Uh-oh. Yeah, I know, Zero Sniper. I just have to decide if I'm gonna be a jerk or if we're just gonna go long today. One in the middle, 2, 3. I only see 3. Too many explosives, possibly, M. Camper. Yeah, I only see 3. Everything else looks like it's been capped off at this point. Ah, nice, Winter Bunnetchi, nice. Well, good luck. 3 on the right, or 3 on the left, 1 right. I only see 2 on the left. Maybe I'm blind. Yeah, I see 1 on the right, but I only see 2 on the left. Yeah, whatever. I mean, we're going to go and get all of the endings at some point. I just have to decide if I'm going to do it today or if we're going to pick up again tomorrow. So we're going to go until we get another The End, and then we'll see where we get from there. We're going to get 1 more The End today. We're going to get 1 more The End today. Second last left has another bench. Oh, I think you're right. I think it does. We've got, yeah, no. It looks like it doesn't, but no, you're right. It does on closer examination. We still got a lot of endings to find. Uh-oh. Where have you been? Graham put something in the jam. Yeah, we know. Secret messages for secret conspirators. Not this one. The one intended for Mr. Nuncreed. Put me to sleep. Whoa ho ho. Sly devil. Another ending. Or another charm, rather. I think she's trying to remove him from the equation. Oh yeah, we're not going to get that done today. We'll go until we get another The End, and then we'll pick this up again tomorrow. He might even be in danger. Have you found anything? We looked around, but haven't seen anything odd. Your Gran is nowhere to be found. But Mr. Nuncreed is just loafing around waiting for the speech. What speech? Maybe Gus just got up to the podium. Or Mayor Gus just got up to the podium. Everyone is gathering at the stage. Let's get moving. Yeah, possibly, M. Camper. Good cop, sly cop. It's an option,
Valentine
too.
nervously wiped his brow.
Augustus Valentine. All right, Mayor Valentine. Ahem. Is this thing... hello, Beacon Pines. I'm Augustus Valentine, your mayor, and... I suppose you already know that. Oh yes, before we get started. I just wanted to take a moment to recognize someone who couldn't be here today. This town wouldn't be where it is today without my father, Harper Valentine. So I thought we could begin with a round of applause benefiting such a great man. Even that's more than the old codger deserved. Oh, that's awesome, no. That's awesome. You should share pictures.
Gus cleared his throat and awkwardly loosened his tie.
Oh, Gus. Right, where was I?
William Kerr bounded on the stage with the energy of a preacher at a big tent revival.
God, even the narrator doesn't like Kerr. Gus Valentine, everyone! Even the narrator doesn't like him.
He gave Gus a hearty slap on the back and motioned him off the stage.
Let's hear it for our mayor. Oh, what a great turnout. Aw, heck, I didn't prepare anything. But I suppose I could say a few words. Would be ashamed to waste such a beautiful podium.
Mr. Kerr pulled a thick stack of note cards out from his vest.
Community, conviction, commitment. These are the things we celebrate at Perennial Harvest. For us, these are the pillars of the bridge to a better tomorrow. But I think it's time to add a new pillar. Change. Change is a powerful thing. It's inexorable, unavoidable, and undeniable. And I, dadgum thankful for it. Change is the reason we're all together today. Yeah, exactly, Fletcher. It's hard for me to believe that it was only 4 years ago when fate brought me here. A simple business trip, which brought me to a small town, which would change my life forever.
Mr. Kerr took a moment to survey the crowd.
You know what?
He wiped away a single tear.
Whatever, dude. From the second I set foot in Beacon Pines, something about this place has held me captive. You see, change represents opportunity. It represents potential. It was change that helped me recognize the potential of this place. To see that the people of this town, despite suffering great loss, still held on to the things that made them special.
He thumped the podium to emphasize each word.
Community, conviction, commitment. He is a good speechwriter, I'll give him that. Change.
Mr. Kerr nodded confidently, biting his lip. The crowd was silent, in rapt attention.
Fate made a perfect match that day. Nothing is more important to you all than community. And Perennial Harvest is a community first and foremost.
Mr. Kerr methodically made eye contact with each section of the crowd.
Yeah, he's a real good speech giver and writer. The only way you made it through the fall harvest was an unshakable conviction. And a conviction that is better tomorrow. A conviction that a better tomorrow was just over the horizon. Perennial Harvest was founded on the conviction that we are that horizon. This festival is a symbol of our commitment to each other.
His voice began to build to a crescendo.
We now walk hand in hand into a future we will shape together. And that is what change is all about. Grabbing the future by the scruff of the neck and making things happen. Change is a choice. And I am tickled pink that we will be making that choice together. How great is that? Just imagine what we can accomplish. Oh, fudge buckets. What was that?
The crowd began to look around nervously.
Don't worry, a little thunder isn't going to ruin this day. Everyone, remain calm.
Mr. Kerr quickly flicked through his note cards.
Yeah, ice, granny. Where was I? Through all of my travels, I have learned one true thing. One always reaps what they sow. Oh no, we have all planted a lot of good in this town. And so, it is with a happy heart that I can proclaim...
He raised his hands up to the heavens.
Our harvest awaits! Oh no! Again?
At that
on.
moment, a merciless wall of impossibly cold air ripped through the crowd, instantly freezing everyone and everything it touched.
Again?
For a man like William Kerr, this was a fitting way for things to end.
Yeah,
on a
crunchy.
stage, with an entire town frozen in rapt attention for the rest of time.
Dang.
The end.
Not again.
There's that ice again! Whenever I think we're getting close, it comes along and ruins everything. Maybe we should just quit? Maybe you should just close the book, walk away, and never think of me again.
Aww.
No, I don't mean that. We got a little closer this time. We just need to try again. Please.
Ah. Okay, so we had to be sly at the interrogation. Yes, the narrator does need a hug. Can we use sly anywhere else? No. Oh, we're so close. We're so close, chat. Ugh. Ah. Dang. Yeah, it is a bad sign with the narrator. Yeah, maybe, M. Camper, maybe. But I mean, there's other endings to find. There are other endings to find still. So, nope, I'm gonna be a jerk. I have to be an adult. I have to.